Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Eileen from Scrapmazing, and today I'm here with the second last video in my collaboration with Melinda, and we challenged us for the last time. We chose to create a layout without a photo on it. So this was the hardest challenge we set us. Oh, for me it was the hardest challenge. And yeah, I thought I would use or do something I did before. And so I printed out this word dreams and then stitched it with white thread and then cut it out and backed it with foam tape. I did this off camera because it took me like 2 hours, and I did it while I was watching YouTube, so it was not too bad. But yeah, I couldn't fit, or I don't want to bore you watching me stitching for 2 hours. So that's this. I already did this technique on the layout about suits. This was the sketch that was inspired by Melinda. And if you haven't seen this video, check it out. It's in the description box. I will link it there. And then you can see how I used this technique on another layout. Today I decided to do a 9x12 album. So I do my project life with layouts in it too. So mixing project life spreads and layouts, and I have a 12x12 album, but I don't mind doing 9x12 or 6x12 because sometimes I like it to have smaller layouts and smaller project life spreads. So I do this sometimes, and this time, to be honest, I chose to do 9x12 because I thought 12x12 is quite large, and I don't have a photo, so there's not something I can put on the page and know the space is already used. So for me, I'm always struggling to fill the space with something, that's looking good, and it's not too empty when I don't have a photo. So that was the challenge for me. So I thought, okay, go with 9x12. So I don't have this white space. So I like when it's like the 12-inch long. So I often include long journaling there. So I use these spreads for really tell a story or really tell some thoughts I have at the moment. So this spread is about some thoughts I have at the moment. Here you can see I already printed out my journaling. I printed it on vellum and typed it with my computer and used a kind of typewriter font. You can also do it with your typewriter, but I know myself, I'm always typing everything wrong, so I decided to go with my computer this time. And I stitched this journaling onto the page with my sewing machine, and under the title Dreams, I already layered some papers, so I was talking about other stuff, and I did not really talk about this yet, but these are just, most of them are scraps. Just the pink paper was from the 6x6 paper pad from Maggie Home's Gather collection, I think, and I haven't used a lot of it in my in this series, so I thought to use some, but in the end I just went with some scraps I collected And yeah, but I really like to use these scraps up, because otherwise if you're not using them while you're creating with all the other stuff, it's always hard to just go to them and pick them. So yeah, really loved how this turned out, and I just stitched them down as well. So I did some, I think 3 stitches from the left to the right hand side, so they're going horizontal over the page. And yeah, now I'm adding some Heidi Shine. First I used this thing that's in the Heidi Shine to do some bigger splots, and then I used different brushes to do smaller ones. Yeah, and now I'm adding some Tim Holtz tiny word or phrase stickers. They are called Small Talk, and the saying under the title says, "Keep some room in your heart for the unimaginable." So it was just a nice phrase I wanted to include. So perhaps I'll just tell you a little bit about the journaling. It's basically about what my dreams are for my future job. So at the moment I'm studying and I'm doing an internship as well. So yeah, I'm in this mood of like thinking I want to what my dream job would be. So I'm studying business administration, but I already recognize that these normal offices are not my thing. Not I like doing office jobs, but it's so boring. So I have in mind, like a office that inspired like the offices by Google or some other startups and big companies like Google, like Airbnb. They have awesome offices as well. So I like to have these different kind of thing, and I want to have a job that's where I can be, or I can do analytic work and be creative and combine this and work from where I want to work and all this stuff. So I'm talking about these things in my journaling, and I just wanted to write this down, because at the moment I'm really thinking a lot about this. And yeah, there are a lot of things I really want to have in my future job. I don't know if there is a future job that's like I want to have it, but yeah, let's just let's see what will come in the future. But I really wanted to just write it down, and perhaps later when I have a job I can look back and see what I just wrote when I was 23. So that's nice. And yeah, I just added 2 of these wood buttons. I included them in my kit and haven't used them a lot. So guys, if you have any inspiration where you use buttons, please include them, or leave me a comment and include a link or photo, or just tell me what can I do with buttons. I'm not I have not really a lot of ideas, and I really want to use them. They're so pretty, but really struggling with them. But on this layout I really like them. They just add a little, or not really a little, but they add a nice texture aspect, and really finish the layout up. And to finish the layout, I just added some enamel dots and some tiny phrase stickers and some golden hearts. And that's it basically. Thank you guys for watching, and See you next week. I will show you all the layouts I made and what's left of my kit, and check out Melinda's video. Bye!